Alright, so this is my Olympic lifts PowerPoint. We're going to start off. First exercise we chose to look at was the push press breaking that down. Starting position, hands are going to be pronated, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your bar is going to be starting resting on your anterior delts, and your feet are going to be hip to shoulder width apart. First phase in this lift is called the prep phase, also known as the dip. You're going to flex the knees and the hips, and you're going to dip to about a quarter squat. Elbows are going to be directly under or slightly in front of the bar. Next movement you see me doing over here is the upward movement, also known as the drive. Here you're going to be forcefully extending your hips, your knees, ankles, and elbows, and you're going to move the bar overhead. After that, we're going to have the catch, and we are going to finish in this motion with the elbows fully extending with an erect torso, head in the neutral position. Once we have the bar up, we have to bring it back down. So the last movement here is going to be the downward movement. It's going to be a very slow and controlled movement. And as we bring it down, we're going to flex the hips and knees to help cushion it onto your anterior delts and bring you back to the starting position. Alright, now we have the second exercise, which is the push jerk. We're going to be breaking that down. Starting position is going to be the same as the last one, where it's going to be you're in a pronated grip, thumbs wrapped, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your bar is going to be on your anterior delts, feet hip to shoulder width apart again. Prep phase for this is also as well known as the dip. Again, flex knees, hips, dip to about a quarter squat. Elbows as well are under or slightly in front of the bar. Following that is the upward movement drive. You're forcefully extending your hips, knees, ankles, and elbows to move the bar overhead. Now this is when it changes from the last exercise. So we have the catch here. After the bar is overhead, you're going to flex your hips and knees to dip while fully extending your elbows. You want to make sure that you're catching this with an erect torso, your head neutral, your feet flat, the bar overhead forming a straight line. This is when it starts to get pretty dangerous because you're holding a lot of weight directly above your head and in your body, so you want to make sure you have proper form. You want to make sure you're taking the time to focus on your form here. Following the catch is going to be the recovery phase, so you're going to keep your elbows fully extended, and once you feel like you have gained your balance, you have a firm grasp, you're going to want to go ahead and fully extend your knees and hips to a upright standing position. Once the bar is up, we want to make sure that we lower it down gradually, and as we're lowering it down, again, we're going to simultaneously flex the hips and knees to cushion the impact, because this is a very, very heavy exercise, so we want to make sure that we are appropriately managing the weight that we're holding. So just looking at 4 sports really fast that can benefit from these lifts. Let me just move my recording. We've got rugby, football, volleyball, and soccer. Reasoning is these lifts are power lifts, so we're going to be increasing range of motion, flexibility. It's going to be increasing power performance for a short period of time. It's going to be working on explosiveness as well as intramuscular coordination. All of these sports require precise movements to happen in a very, very fast and powerful instance, so we want to make sure that we have as powerful and as coordinated as an athlete we have to, 1, ensure safety, and 2, ensure maximal performance. And here's my works status page. Thank you very much.